Good morning, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are well and are you watching the videos? We are discussing 14th lesson, The World Between Wars, Part 2. So, in that last topic is that up to now we have discussed revolutions, Russian revolutions, and Great Depression, and how the countries are facing Great Depression, different views of Great Depression. These things we have discussed, and that about Hitler, Germany, how the Germany faced Great Depression. In that, about Germany and about Hitler, how Hitler came to power, what he has done when he came to power, what he has done in that secret police and everything we have discussed. In that continuous, here Hitler wanted to develop economic development. So here in economic development, he wanted to give responsibility for about development of economy. He has given one of the economists to recovery total economic problems. Economically, Germany was vacant. Why? Because after First World War, lot of punishments has given by Allied powers to Germany. We know lot of punishments. To recover these economic problems, he was appointed, he has given that responsibility to one economist. His name is Hazelmar Skach. What is the name? Hazelmar Skach. Hazelmar Skach. Hazelmar Koch, one of the economists, he has given total responsibility to him. You should recovery, everything you should economical recovery have to do. That is your responsibility. Like that, total responsibility economic development given to Hazelmar Koch by Hitler. Then he wanted to produce so many products. He wanted to produce so many products for economic development. So here we know of state funds, compulsory state funds, according to some leaders' view about Great Depression. How will avoid from Great Depression? They have given Karl Marx and J.M. Keynes. So in that, J.M. Keynes tell that state should give the funds. Then, with that funds, they will develop. Like that, Keynes said. So to use the funds, industries will open and they will do their work, and later they will return that money. So first, state government should take the responsibility, should provide funds. So in the same way, the Hazelmar Koch also has taken some funds from the state government and he has started economically developments. He has started development things. He started so many projects for that. He started projects for famous German super highway. He started super highways. He started super highways. And the people's car, the Volkswagen. It was produced the people's car. What is that? Volkswagen. We know how Volkswagen, people's car. This is the people's car. It is very important. The people's car. We'll ask the people's car in Germany, Volkswagen. On that super highways, he had produced Volkswagens also, and he has provided totally employment to all the people. Maximum, he will give the employment to his race. Only one separate race. He has given some priority to for one part of the people, one caste people, Aryan people. So maximum all the Aryans have got jobs, employment. So many industries are established, and living standards of one portion of the people got get improvement. The living standards are increased somewhat. One part of the people. Why? Because you will see always racial supremacy. His race only will give the priority his race only. That's way he has given priority to some people, one part of the people, and the living standards of that section of the people got developed. So he was established industries, and and also he produced more weapons. Mainly he was established armament industries. Which industries? Armament industries was established. Armament industries, mainly armaments, armament industries. Why? Because to produce a lot of weapons. Why? That weapons he wanted to use for the war. His aim is not produce for development. He wanted to produce more weapons to do the war with neighbors. Hitler followed aggressive foreign policy. He followed aggressive foreign policy. Aggressively. We already discussed in the first chapter. Aggressive nationalism. దురాక్రమణతో కూడిన జాతీయవాదం. Aggressive nationalism. He started aggressive foreign policy. He wanted to do the war with neighbors. He wanted to recover his territories, which was lost during the First World War. Which was lost after First World War. Some treaties, Treaty of Versailles by the Allied powers. By the Allied powers, they have given so many punishments. They have taken so much of territories. Those territories he wanted to recover. For that recovery, he wanted to do wars with neighbors. Okay, in that way, he was attacked on Poland. In 1939, he was attacked on Poland aggressively. So that is leads to Second World War. Second war immediate cause. What is immediate cause of Second World War? Hitler attacked on Poland. So in 1939, he was attacked on Poland for damaging port. Then started Second World War. So in the name of Second World War, Nazi people in Germany, they did not stop anything. They wanted to build supremacy in Germany. They wanted to show their power in Germany. They have done so many mass exterminations. Extermination. I mean, mass killing, groups of people, groups of people, they started to kill them. So like that, Nazi people, Nazism, Hitler policy is Nazism. So Nazi policy is following. His party is a Nazi party. His religion is a Nazism. So he has started mass extermination of the German people and their sections. What he has done? So under the shadow of Second World War is going on in remaining places wherever, and then under the shadow of Second World War in Germany, Hitler, Nazi people started genocidal wars. Manava Marana Homam, that is genocidal wars he had done. Here he started mass murder of selected groups of the people. He selected some groups of the people and he had done mass murders, selected groups. So we wanted to attack on them, except Nazis and except who are accepted Nazism, except who are like Hitler. Remaining people, he started attacks. Not only others, he started old people and physically handicapped people. Why? Because there is no use for them with them. He thought that there is no use with them, old people and physically handicapped people, mentally disabled people. There is no use. And homosexuals, these people are no use. That's why he wanted to kill them. He had a genocidal war. So see this. The number of people killed included here mainly 6 crores Jews. 6 crores Jews killed by Hitler or Nazism. 6 crores. 6 crore Jews. See this. And 2 million gypsies. 20 lakhs. 2 million. 20 lakhs gypsies. Gypsies, one of the race in Germany. 20 lakhs gypsies. See this. And next, 1 crore Polish civilian. 1 crore Polish civilian, which means Poland people. 1 crore Polish civilian. And next, 70,000 Germans who were mentally, physically disabled persons. 70,000 PH. 70,000 physically handicapped people, PH, and mentally and old people. These all are 70,000. And 10,000 homosexuals. 10,000 homosexuals. Homosexuals. So like this, he had done totally killed so many people in Germany and under the shadow of Second World War. Homosexuals, I like that. Nazis devised an unprecedented method. How they have killed them. They have taken groups of people, they keep in the room and they release the gas. They release the carbon dioxide and without there is no breathing. Then they will die. In groups, this is they sent to centers of Auschwitz, Holocaust and Auschwitz centers to killing mass murders. Those are the centers. There in Auschwitz, there is one of the room is there, and they will keep all the people in that room. They close that. They will send the carbon dioxide gas. Then they will by breathing problem they will die. Such like cruel things he has done in that period. Hitler. Okay, so this was happened very clearly by the Hitler, and how the defeat of Hitler and how the end of the war we'll see now. How the defeat of Hitler and how the end of the war. I understood here. So Hitler's economist Habermas Koch, he has done to the economic development, and he started super highways, and also he started which is Volkswagen, people's car, Volkswagen. These everything he has developed, and industries are established. Weapons are increased to do the war, and Hitler followed aggressive foreign policy, and he wanted to do war with other neighbors for getting territories, whatever territories he lost during the First World War. So this is the cruel thing. He has done mass extermination, mass murders, genocidal wars. He killed a lot of people. And when he was defeated, and first actually his initial period during the First World War, in the Second World War, initial period, so many victories are there to the people of the army of Hitler. So many victories. But later, in the middle of that 1943, the the Germans are defeated in the Battle of Stalingrad. In Battle of Stalingrad, one of the war, that area, Stalingrad in Russia. Battle of Stalingrad, Germany was defeated. Hitler was defeated. Hitler and his followers all are arrested. They imprisoned. They kept in the jail. In 1943, in Stalingrad, Battle of Stalingrad. This is one of the area in that area by that war battle. In that Yuddha battle war. In that war, Russia defeated total Hitler and his followers, his army. Total they kept in the prison. When he was defeated, total Europeans are welcomed. USSR, Russia defeated here. Russia defeated Germany, USSR. In 1943, Battle of Stalingrad. So Germany was defeated by USSR army. Then total Europeans are welcomed Russia to come and attack on remaining people. Why? Because main person Hitler was arrested, and in that way, total all the who are the liberators of from the Germany Nazi, they all are welcomed. They are very happy. Why? Because Hitler was arrested and remaining followers are arrested. And then total they entered into the Russian army. When they are entered, then Hitler thought that they will come and they will kill us. That's why before they come to kill us, we will die. We have to die. We have to die. We should not killed by the hands of remaining other armies. We will have, there is no, we should not give any chance to them. That's why he committed suicide. Hitler committed suicide, and his followers or some people also committed suicide. Okay, so like that, totally the Germany Hitler part was completed. The Germany was divided into two parts. Germany was divided into two parts, east and west parts. East, I mean, there is a in the Berlin, as Russia entered up to Berlin, the capital of Germany, Berlin, the capital of Germany, Berlin. Russians entered up to Berlin, and there is a totally when they went and Hitler committed suicide. His somewhat his army, his soldiers are committed suicide. Some soldiers are captured. So these things we'll discuss later. So here, when the Berlin was occupied, Germany divided into two parts. There is a Berlin Wall is there, and this is East Germany, West Germany. East Germany, it is GDR, and West Germany, FRG. GDR, German Democratic Republic. German Democratic Republic. German Democratic Republic under the influence of USSR. Under the influence of USSR. And the second west portion is divided. It was Federal Republic of Germany. Federal Republic of Germany. Federal Republic of Germany under influence of USA. Like that, Germany was divided into two parts after defeat of Germany. And here, the fear of East, totally East, there is it is somewhat war is going on that time. 1943, later there is a war is going on, and up to 1945, we know Second World War ended, started from 1939 and ended 1945. So in 1945, East there is a lot of disturbances. There is a war is going on. East power is maximum is there. That time, USA bombing on Hiroshima, Nagasaki of Japan. The bombing, they threw atom bombs on Hiroshima, Nagasaki. We know 1945 August 6th on Hiroshima, and August 9th on Nagasaki. There is a bombs thrown by USA, atom bombs. That time Japan was surrendered. Then Japan also not there. Totally totally Second World War completed. When Japan was surrendered, by the sentiment of Japanese, old king has started ruling. They are asked, sir, we don't wanted to see remaining any kings. We need old king. You can. He will be responsible to you. Like that they are asked. Then the old king, in the sentiment of Japanese, the Japanese who was the former king is there, and say that king was ruled, but influence is going on by USA and allied powers. Okay, like that. There is a constitutional monarchy was established like England. Such like a constitutional monarchy was established in Japan. In Japan parliament, such like ruling is there. The parliament is took the responsibility to USA and allied powers, and there is a constitutional monarchy. We know already what is the name of Japan parliament. Yes, Diet. Japan parliament is Diet. So there is a ruling is going on, but every rules and regulations are given by allied powers, USA especially. And but constitutional monarchy started in Japan. Okay, and here most of the Nazi leaders and Nazi generals, they are arrested. They sent to Nuremberg trials. Nuremberg, one of the places in Russia, there is a Nuremberg. They sent to Nuremberg trials. Nuremberg trials. Okay, they captured, put in the trial, and famous Nuremberg. Put in the trial. Trial means judgment. They kept for judgment. They keep for judgment. Where? Nuremberg. Where is the place name is Nuremberg. Okay. Nuremberg. Already, if you observe the textbook, you can see Nuremberg trials. In Nuremberg trials, judgments has given, and they have given murder. Death punishment of only 11 peoples, 11 Nazi leaders. 11 Nazi leaders are given death punishment. 11, and remaining people are kept in the jail for lifetime in the jail, in prison. But which is the punishment given by the trials? That is not very high if you compare to their cruelty. Compared to their cruelty, which is the punishment is not high. Only 11 members are punished, death punishment, remaining kept in the lifetime. But whatever here now, the people of allied US and USSR, whatever, they don't wanted to give the more punishment to Germany. They don't want to give more punishment like First World War. They wanted to give the help after war. After war, they wanted to give some help to them. So they wanted to give economic funds to them for their recovery and recovery their territories and recovery their economic power for everything. You wanted USA. It was started a Marshall Plan. USA started Marshall Plan. Marshall Plan. USA started Marshall Plan. He has given Marshall Plan is it will give some help to the who are the people affected by Second World War, who are the countries affected by Second World War, who will give some funds to them for their economic development. And like that, Marshall Plan was given. And when the Marshall Plan started by USA, USSR also started another plan. Similarly, about Marshall Plan for Western country attract Western countries, and in Eastern area, USSR started a Malto Plan. This is also economic development, to give the economic support and economic financial support to the who are the countries affected. Like that, it was started, and so like that, totally there is a funds and everything is started in the Second World War. After Second World War, we know after Second World War, one of the organization was established, that is, yes, UNO, United Nations Organization. UNO was established in 1945 after Second World War, October 24th. Already we have discussed this is okay. 1945 October 24th, USA, UNO, United Nations Organization was established. Okay, and here mainly Nagasaki and Hiroshima was totally spoiled. There is a totally barren land. Everything is barren land, which was happened after First World War and after Second World War. If you see that result after First World War, so many empires are ended, New places are occurred. New places are came. Empire ruling was ended, and somewhat different ruling started. After Second World War, colonial power was ended. Colonialism was ended. Colonialism, which means some of the countries they controlled remaining countries, which was these all the things were ended. When after Second World War, how Britain has colonies, France has colonies, Germany has colonies, so many colonies, Japan has colonies, Italy has colonies. Okay, like there are so many colonies entire the different continents, in Asia, in Africa, in North America, in South America, in Australia. Here British people has colonies, France has colonies, Germany has colonies, Italy has colonies, and they write that all the European countries has their colonies. These all colonies are they left after Second War. They left their colonies. These colonies are got independence. When you observe 1950s time, 1950s that period, so many Asian countries got independence. We know China got, Indonesia, India, Vietnam, Egypt, Nigeria from Africa, Egypt, Nigeria. These all the countries are got independence in 1950s. Understood? 1950s, so many countries got independence. After Second World War, after First World War, empires are ended. Ottoman Empire, Germany Empire, and Russian Empire. Like there, so many empires are ended. And after Second World War, colonies was ended. Independent countries are came. So many independent countries. Example: India got independence in 1947, and in the same way 1948 Sri Lanka, and in the same way Indonesia, and China, and Egypt, Nigeria, Vietnam. Such like all the countries got independence after Second World War. Okay, and but here British first, it was very powerful country. British one of the first powerful country, but after Second World War, it is very highly damaged, and it was got lot of economic problems. Now it is a secondary power. Britain was a secondary power. It was came as a secondary power. Main powers are USA and USSR. They came as a big powers and strong powers and powerful powers. USA and USSR. Two blocks are formed. USA bloc and USSR bloc. Actually, USSR, it was also lost lot of economic, lost of financial things during the Second World War. This which is enormous destruction happened in Russia. Enormous destruction, so much of destructions. Totally everything destructed. But greatly enhanced prestige. You wanted to improve the prestige. It recovered. It was get stronger. It was got stronger. USSR. Sorry, USA, not USSR. Actually, Second World War, it was lost so much of financial things. It was destructed. But immediately it was enhanced everything. It was enhanced everything and stronger, and it was stood very high level. And here it was now joined to increase its prestige. It was joined to increase its prestige. It was joined with entire Eastern Europe and China. It was joined with Europe, entire Eastern Europe and China, and formed a socialist camp. It was formed a socialist camp. See once. Socialist camp. Write about socialist camp. Here, USSR joined by the entire Eastern European countries and China. Entire Eastern European countries and China, and formed socialist camp, which means to increase the socialism, to increase the communism, to spread the communism, to increase the socialism. USSR extend its power to Eastern European and China. That is called socialist camp. You should understand. Again, I am telling that USSR joined by the entire Eastern Europe and China, and formed socialist camp. Understood? Like that, this was happened in the Second World War. After Second World War, that is about the war between wars part 2, 1900 to 1950s. These everything will happen. Understood? So here very important things you have to see: observations of pictures. Observe the pictures in your textbook. There is a observation. You should do the observations of the pictures and how the pictures are there. And these things you will ask in question. And see this somewhat pictures. Who are the persons are there? You will ask. So if you see, there is a Winston Churchill, Roosevelt, and Stalin. It is one of the conference, Yalta conference. He will ask the picture, which conference this is? Yalta conference. There is a pictures below that he has written here. You can read. And here two persons are there, Mussolini and Hitler. Mussolini from Italy, Hitler from Germany. So this he is the Mussolini, first person from left, and he is Hitler. So did you see Hitler and Mussolini here? And these pictures, you should observe the pictures. Who are the people in this picture? You will ask in the examinations. Okay, and this is one of the graph chart. It is the one of the map here. So you should carefully observe here Dutch East Indies. Here Dutch East Indies, that is Indonesia, and this is totally occupied area, which is area under Japanese control. This is area under Japanese control. Which area not under Japanese control? Like that we will ask. And what is the present name of what is the name of Indonesia in that time? Dutch East Indies. So like that, different questions will form by this diagram. So these everything you have to observe. So here questions also very easily will be there about Russian Revolution. Write about Russian Revolution. Russian Revolution held two phase: October Revolution, March Revolution, October Revolution. So that is okay. First October Revolution, next March Revolution. That is first we have to discuss. Next, compare the different points of view about the Great Depression. Karl Marx, James Keynes, what did they said about to avoid to away from Great Depression? What we have to do? What the people have to do? What the government have to do? James Keynes and Karl Marx they have said. That is the answer for that second question. And third question, if you see that how the Jews persecuted by the Nazis, which means how the Nazis are killed, how the Nazis are killed Jews, how the Jews are killed by Nazis. So these things, 0.75% people are totally Nazis are killed because of German genocidal wars and German Nazism and their cruelty. So next about how the state started welfare programs, Russian welfare programs, British welfare programs during the Great Depression. During the Great Depression, what are the welfare programs are given by Russia and USA and British like that? That is the fourth question. And fifth question: what challenges faced by Germany during the Great Depression? During the Great Depression, Germany faced a lot of challenges. So many challenges. You can see, you can observe videos and again watch the videos again and again and read the textbook again and again. You can get easily every answer. You can easily you can write the answers. So don't forget, write the points. I mean every main points in the notes. Complete the notes and also read the textbook according to questions. Read the question and answers. Read the questions and the textbook also. So if you see fifth question, what challenges faced by the German people? Germany people, what challenges are faced during the Great Depression? So they hang the placards, there is no job, their total industries are closed down, and totally lot of problems. They watched in the streets for employment. They wandered in the streets for employment. So many people played playing cards, and so many people started kidnaps and that is murders. Robberies, everything. So about everything we know when you see the textbook or when you watch the video reminding previous work videos. Okay, and what were the political changes brought under the Nazi rule? When the Nazi rule came, political changes totally changed. Hitler came. When Hitler became the chancellor, become the prime minister, then totally everything was changed. Everything is monarchism. Everything one dictator rule. And he has taken total control of media, press, everything under his control. So total spoiled everything. What he has done, we can write everything. So in that, okay. Single ruler, if there is a single ruler, it is possible to ruling better than other rulers. So that is also one of the questions. See here, that single powerful leader can resolve the problem of a country based on the experiences narrated in the context of Nazi Germany. Sixth question, that single powerful leader can resolve the problems. Okay, single powerful leader అన్ని problems resolve చేయగలడా? సింగిల్ పవర్ఫుల్ లీడర్ ఉండటం మంచిదా లేదా డెమోక్రటిక్ పవర్ఫుల్ అందరూ కలిపి గ్రూప్స్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ గా డెమోక్రటిక్ గా ఉండటం మంచిదా అనే క్వశ్చన్ నడుస్తున్నాడు. అది ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. సింగిల్ పవర్ఫుల్ లీడర్ ఉంటే ఏమవుతుంది? ఇట్ చేంజ్ యాజ్ ఇట్ లీడ్స్ టు dictator, monarchism. So when there is a remaining order in democracy, there is no choice to monarchism. Some people will hesitate, some people will disagree. There will be opinion has to take all the people opinion. So all the people opinion will be the correct opinion, majority opinion will be correct. But a single ruler, you will not take any opinions. So like that we can estimate everything answers. So the 14th lesson also successfully completed. But your work is, you have to read the textbook, you have to watch the video carefully, you have to complete the notes and everything. Okay, thank you.